the notion of having Europeans, being coaches of African national team is slowly going out of the game. It is the first time that the four semi-finalists all have coaches that have roots in the country. It has been said much of the time that for African football to grow, they need coaches that really understand the African way. That really needs to that can communicate better with the players and have that connection with the fan base, African connection. And it is the truth. And this year there has been an improvement. Out of the 24 nations, only 10 had Europeans being the coaches of those national sides. And right now, the four remaining teams, the four best teams of African football right now, all have Africans at the helm of affairs. The likes of Eric Chell, the likes of Rigagui, the likes of Papetiao, and Houssam Hassan. Eric Chell, he was born and brought up in France too, but he came back to Nigeria. The same with Rigagui of Morocco. But they've spent quite some time in the African continent. The likes of Papetiao, he was born and brought up in Dakar, Senegal. He knows the ins and out of the country. Why the likes of Houssam Hassan, Egyptian, done all his business in Egyptian in the Egyptian country, and he has even managed some club side in Africa. So it is a good one for Africa going forward, having those home-based coaches coaching the teams and interacting better in the African way with the players and also the fans. African football will definitely grow from here. Just 10 out of 24. Africa, here we go.